Collective. How are you all? Evie and I are doing good. She's back here. We love you guys. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. We appreciate you guys so much. Let's tap in and let's see what's in the energy for today, Collective. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know about? Pick it up. We've got a rich guy with divinity. Okay, so divine masculine. We've got moving on from any confusion and illusion. Can't read what that says on that sign. Something about 10 miles. The number 60, so 70. 7, the chariot, traveling. Maybe something became clear so that you can move on from the situation and it helped increase your abundance. Wealthy in spirit. Oh, wow. We've got a rich girl that just came out. So this rich guy's the King of Pentacles. This rich girl's the Queen of Pentacles. With a commitment and then destruction. Moving on from anything that could destroy a commitment. With the Queen of Pentacles here. Protection. As protected as they travel. Okay. With loving thoughts. Someone could be traveling toward you. They could want to be protective over you. Under confusion and illusion, we have a karmic femme. Under destruction, we have a ritual. Under commitment, we have real love. And under rich girl, let's clarify this, Queen of Pentacles here. So this karmic femme could have been doing like illusion magic or confusion spells to convince someone that they really love them. Doing love spells. Trying to block real love from coming in because they moved on from this karmic energy. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You flip it how it resonates. There's no gender in tarot. Trying to manipulate and confuse someone into staying in a relationship. Trying to do love spells. This rich girl here on the split, held in high honor. So divine feminine, divine masculine. Protected. This karmic is mentally and emotionally unstable. Okay. Spirit told me to grab these decks. So we're going to pull from here. Let's see what wants to come out. There's 333 on the clock whenever I hit play. The Ascended Masters are with us. What do we need from here, Spirit? Tell me about this rich guy. This King of Pentacles. Who's divinely protected to the sky. The infinite universe. Cloud formations. Being in the ethers with spirit. Enlightenment. Under divinity and travel, we've got court. Some kind of a legal proceeding, judgment or verdict, justice and fairness while someone's traveling.
Hi, baby. Baby. Oh, I see you.
She's peeping. She's peeping around the door like, Mommy, I'm in here. Clarify moving on in thoughts of love. Oh, we've got a spy. So, loving thoughts, trying to uncover maybe a seeker of secrets, covert, undercover, an intelligence agent, espionage. Moving on. Traveling with the court situation. We could have an earth angel in the justice system here that could be trying to protect someone and like truly cares and has love for this person that they're protecting. Under confusion and illusion, with this karmic femme, we've got a feud. So this could be like some kind of a really bad conflict. Someone could hold a grudge and be hostile. This karmic energy here. It's doing rituals. Clarify destruction and ritual. We got a frigid realm. Arctic wonders. Tell me more about this destructive ritual. It's trying to create conflict. This person, this karmic's a rival. Some of you could have like a court case going on here with someone. Or this commitment here could be what the feud is. Give me one more for this. Frigid realm doesn't really explain it much, Spirit. With divinity, thoughts, and feud. This is even like spiritual warfare here. Think loving thoughts, love yourself. Someone volunteered, a berserker, some madman, some crazy person volunteered to do some kind of destructive ritual here. They're bloodthirsty, want to destroy someone here because of this rivalry and feud that's going on with a possible court situation with the sky. That could even have to be like in travel, that could be flying. Pray for this commitment and real love, Spirit. The bathroom. The fuck? We have a fireman underneath it. There could be a fire that starts in a bathroom. Need water. We have a farmer. This could happen on someone's farm. Someone could have like a lot of land. Could be arson. That could be why there's a court situation. Give me one more on this real love commitment here. They're at a crossroads. There could be a farm at like a crossroads. Multiple paths. It's a turning point with a fire in a bathroom on a farm. Having to be rescued. Needing water. Sacrificing. A hero. Being very brave. Trying to rescue someone in a fire because they really love them with loving thoughts. Seeker of secrets. This could even be like a fireman that's like an investigator. Could be like some kind of insurance scam here. Clarify rich girl in high honor. Kind of alien. Yeah. Star being here, a divine being. So this is definitely divine feminine and divine masculine out here. Being held in high honor as an ET of cosmic origin. You're a star seed. You're an alien. And we have clergy on the bottom. Yeah. You're on a sacred mission, the guardians of faith. You have morality and compassion. Being one with the divine. We've got a boss with a criminal. Somebody could be going to prison with this court situation here. If they try to do something with this crazy bloodthirsty berserker here that's trying to be destructive and creating rituals. This could be spiritual jail. The master of wealth, taking a risk on an investment, being in management, being a leader. You're going to have to be disciplined and you're going to go to jail. Mentally and emotionally unstable. A train could be very significant. Train or a bus. You could be in a leadership role in your position at work. You could be a boss. You could be an entrepreneur. Some of you could have your own business. Or be in a management role. Be a leader. Let's find out about this ritual. What's this magic spirit? Okay. Ooh. A coven magic. Yeah, so we got a coven here that's creating. They held a grudge. They're your rivals. Creating hostility and conflicts with confusion and illusion, destructive magic, chaos magic, love spells. Trying to possibly affect a divine union with a divine feminine and divine masculine coming together in a commitment here. Trying to block real love from coming towards you. You moved on from someone here. There could be spying on you. Something could happen when someone's traveling and they could end up having a court situation because they get arrested and go to jail. Could have to do with intoxication. If someone's going on a flight soon, you're going to be protected on your flight. You'll be safe. Coven magic. They're targeting you together. A group of witches working against you. It takes a whole ass coven to try and touch you. They don't like that you're powerful all alone. So they're jealous of your spiritual divine protection here in this divine energy. And you're protected. You could even have to travel into a court case. We've got truth spells here. An accidental truth slip, feeling like you're unable to lie, spilling the tea and the beans, truth and sarcasm. And that's where this court situation is. You could have to speak your truth in a court situation, some of you here. What else is going on with these rituals? And you're being seen as being held in high honor. Oh. We have creator's block. Okay, so trying to, with death magic and creator's block, trying to stop your creative flow, trying to stop loving thoughts, trying to get you to move on from something that you love. And then spying to see if it's working. Unable to tap in, no creative energetic flow. No ideas, blank thoughts, causing you not to create shit. Making it to where you're not productive in what you're doing for your business. With this feud here, with these rivals, this coven's doing death magic. And on the gravestone it says, die you stupid bitch. Trying to unalive you. People around you start passing away. doesn't want you to live your life, causing a forced transformation, a death, and a rebirth. Someone's trying to take you out with death magic here. And this person's fucking nuts. They're bloodthirsty. Could be doing blood magic as well. What else is going on with these rituals, Spirit? What else are they doing? Throat chakra blockages. So with the truth spells here, they know you're going to speak your truth, and they could be trying to block your throat chakra so that you'll lie in a court situation. Someone could even come towards you and try to convince you to lie, or to be like, no, don't say anything that we did this. Can't we work this out? No. Voice cracking, communication blockages, unable to express things correctly, and messing with your throat chakra. And your throat chakra is what allows you to have courage to speak your truth. Under this commitment and real love, bait magic, finding ways to lure you in, trying to draw you into a trap, dangling things you like in front of you, hoping you would fall for the bait. So this could be a handler situation here, sending somebody in as a handler, acting like they really love you to get into a commitment, hoping they can lure you in and you would fall for the bait, so they could create death and trying to unalive you. Be careful who you're letting into your life right now. What else? What other rituals are going on? Trying to lure you into something, and it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could even be a situation that could end up putting you in a bad situation. We have surveillance juju, broken, stolen camera, wanting to catch you on camera, secretly recording you, catching paranormal activity on camera. Some of you could be dealing with secret cameras that were put in your home, following you, stalking, spying, and you're coming out as this divine starseed alien here, earth angel, starseed, trying to destroy what they don't understand. Destruction, and then on the berserker card, destroy is on here. They're bloodthirsty, but you're just resilient. You're resilient, and you just keep healing, and like someone volunteered here to go berserk on someone with magic, with destructive rituals, trying to destroy everything that could be coming in for blessings, trying to put an end to that. It's not working. On the bottom of the deck, we've got stomped out. Stomping on you, stomping on your name and business, causing misfortunes, stepping, kicking, and spitting. Well, they're going to be divinely stomped out. Now, this criminal over here is mentally and emotionally unstable because all of this is coming back on this coven here. You're protected. It's going to bounce off of you and go right the fuck back on them. And everything that they're doing to themselves. And you keep healing from it. And they don't understand. They're so confused. They don't understand how this death magic isn't taking you out. Like they don't get it. They don't understand how it's not working. They don't know who they're fucking with. That's why. Okay. Tell me about this court situation, Spirit. Clarify court. We got unexpected income with the courthouse twice. So could even have to be like multiple 2 or 3 appearances in court. I mean, there's definitely a court situation going on. Goodness. And then unexpected income again. That is wild. And you're held in high honor. Held in high honor. Could be 2 people here. Could be this King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles that could be coming against a karmic energy here. A mature man and a gift in the distant future. A mature man could be receiving a gift in the future. It's this couple could be receiving a gift. Have to travel, go on a journey for this. Traveling, taking a journey to someone's house. Something could be changing about a living situation with a house. A gift. Someone could be gifted a home. This could be what's going on in this court situation. There could be some kind of an inheritance here with a property. Trying to do death spell so that you can't have this property because they don't want something to change. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, we've got concern over here. A criminal's concerned. They're mentally and emotionally unstable. They were trying to stomp you out. Trying to destroy your name and your business. Causing you misfortunes and destruction in your life. What do we need? What's going on in this court case, Spirit? What happened here? Why is this feud going on? Could be an undercover officer that works for the courts. That's trying to gain information about some kind of a feud here. Or someone could just be spying. It doesn't have to be an actual investigator in the courts. With creator's block, you could be tapping in and revealing things, and someone's trying to affect that so that you won't reveal what they're doing. We've got a deviant that's full of malice. What else is going on in this court case? What's the energy? Oh goodness. We've got this right here. An assault. So SA with an incurable disease. Okay, draw an archetype card. Something could happen at night. The Destroyer on the split with the destruction rituals up here. With this Berserker that volunteered to do this. Okay, the light attribute is releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. So you could have released this karmic energy, and there could still be some kind of a feud or a court situation that is going on or is going to happen. The shadow attribute of the Destroyer is intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. And that's exactly what they're doing here with trying to stomp you out. Wow, and under this card, astral traveling, so trying to attack you in the 5D. With divinity and travel, this definitely spiritual court here. Yeah, they could be trying to attack you in the dream state and in the 5D, doing things with all this death magic and all this shit, trying to destroy you. A Daimon rescuer to make someone a slave. That's definitely handler vibes right there. Assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas, giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. But you're a warrior. They can't destroy you. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. The shadow side is trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. You're a warrior. This person, these people, they can't destroy you. You're too strong. I know most of you, you're single and celibate. You could be getting new living arrangements. You could be moving into a new location with a change in your house here. Be traveling to a new location. Moving on. Self-love. Loving thoughts for yourself. Traveling to a new location. That could be something that's being ruled in spiritual court. Some way could come in and like a form of almost like rescuing you to help you change locations if you've been in danger somewhere. What else is going on in this court situation? You have admired. Could be worried about something that's going on with this feud here, but you're very admired. Someone could be worried about how you will be admired in this situation. Someone's watching you online while you're in separation from someone. Someone carries a weapon. They're armed and carry a weapon. And we have that's where assault with the HIV and AIDS is right here. Someone's very cold-hearted. Crying. They can't get over you and they're cold-hearted. They could be crying if you move away because then they can't stalk you and spy you. Someone's going crazy because they can't get over you and they're worried. You could worry that someone could go crazy coming after you. We have a distant relative that could be involved. At war with a coven or cult. It's a lot of spiritual warfare going on here. And a distant relative could be involved in this. A friend. A deviant. Someone's raged out with anger that carries a weapon. Could have assaulted someone. And it's this coven here. There's a lot of lies and deceit going on in this energy, and you're going to be finding out the truth, and it could allow you to have new living arrangements. Okay. We got draw 10 from the big white deck. Use crystals could be significant. Tell me more. What else is going on? Tell me about this karmic femme. Or masculine. Just tell me about this karmic here that's at your rival and doing death magic, trying to unalive you. And they're so confused they don't know how it's not working. They don't know how you're still being able to do things here. We've got phone calls. Romance, trying to affect your love life, could even trying to be coming after your children. Powerless because of a judgment in the courts, so something's definitely going on in spiritual court here. They've stacked up so many charges because they just won't stop, and this could end up manifesting on the 3D because it's definitely there could have been a judgment made in spiritual court here, because with divinity, travel, court, and truth spells, that's definitely spiritual court, and that's going to manifest into the 3D. Phone records and phone calls are being looked into by this spy here who's investigating something. There could be an investigation going on. They had plenty of time to make it right, and they fucking didn't. Wow. A stolen inheritance here could be going on. You deserve to be loved. corrupt officials manipulating a court situation or going to prison. So that could be why these criminals are going to prison over here, because they were helping be involved in stealing this inheritance. And this can be divine inheritance or an actual earthly inheritance for some of you. Someone could be on bed rest with some kind of an injury or a sickness, and they could have head trauma, a brain bleed, a stroke, or a clot going on. Someone's bedridden right now. That could be a deviant. That's a distant relative, or just some kind of a relative. Someone could be a teacher. Someone could have assaulted someone and caused head trauma with a brain bleed. We've got the Chinese zodiac sign of the pig. Could be the year of your birth or someone involved, or a year that something significant occurred. Oops, wow. They destroyed themselves seeking revenge against you. They've gone too far. We have an undercover here. So there could actually be an undercover investigator. And this one it's not corrupt. If they're corrupt, I write it on there. So this one would be in the upright. They have loving thoughts. They've gone too far. And they've destroyed themselves trying to come after you. You've got an undercover. Being followed by good law enforcement. Okay. So that could be this protection here. This King of Pentacles here could be an undercover that could be watching a Queen of Pentacles here and protecting them against some crazy karmic that they know is trying to come after them. Age 45 to 55 could be significant. This could be going on. We could have a dealer. They're raged out with anger. They carry a weapon. Trying to block your blessings from God's source energy. That's exactly what they're doing. Someone is obsessed with you. And they're trying to block anything that you have that's good that's coming in towards you. We have a Taurus and Gemini cusp. Or a Taurus and Gemini could be significant. Okay, Taurus rules the second house in Venus, and it is about your stuff, your values, money, your self-esteem, possessions, investments, bank accounts, and financial expectations. Gemini rules the third house in Mercury. It's about your immediate environment. It involves siblings, neighbors, short trips, phone calls, letters, gossip, writing, email, communications, transportation, your car, and your education before college. So something going on with your possessions, your money, what you value, your bank accounts, phone calls, your immediate environment, making short trips, communicating. A deviant carries a weapon, lies and deceit, a corrupt official manipulating a court situation. Someone could be like a corrupt cop and could be lying about a weapon that they have on them. Someone could have tried to romance someone and they started crying because they assaulted them. Someone's going crazy with their new living arrangements. They're worried about what's going on. A distant relative's phone records or a relative's phone records could be getting looked into. Stacked up so many charges. Someone's obsessed with you. They just won't fucking stop. Someone could have head trauma or could be trying to inflict that. Someone could have had some kind of head trauma and now they're having to be on bed rest for something. A drug dealer could be followed by law enforcement here, and this person could have a weapon on them, and they could lie about it and then try and assault even an officer here. Could even be a good official going after a corrupt one. They've gone too far. They have plenty of time to make it right. They're raged out watching what you're doing online, so they're trying to block you from doing it. They don't want you to do it. Somebody could be in the hospital. They could be trying to plan a kidnapping. We have algaes. It represents the elk and protection. Yeah, and protection came out from this coven here. Protection, guardian, sanctuary, and instinct. The letters Z and air signs could be significant. This is a rune. It's about defense. Under the safeguard of spiritual protection, your powerful inner strength is enough to help you manifest your dreams. Guides are watching over you, providing support and shielding you against harm. Acknowledging, harnessing, and leaning into this feeling of being protected, you can pursue your goals with greater confidence. Awakening and heightened intuition, trust your instincts and your inner strength. If I could flip it around. They're mad at how protected you are and how strong you are. We've got the 7th house, and it has to do with relationships that bind. It involves marriage, contracts, legal issues, cooperation, partnerships, opportunities, and enemies that are known to you. It's ruled by Libra and Venus. Someone could even be trying to get someone into a commitment. They're furious. They've been exposed. Someone could be a sex worker. Or could be saying that you are and you're not. Someone could have tuberculosis in this energy. Don't have to. Someone's devices are tapped. And that could be how this law enforcement's finding out about this assault plan, because they're a deviant. They're out for revenge, having out-of-body experiences, and that came out over here. They're astral traveling and astral projecting to you in the 5D, trying to do things, but you're protected. Your guides are protecting you. They're definitely out for revenge. They're your rivals. They're jealous of your divinity, so they want to shut you up. This could have been someone you had a bad breakup with that's crying over you. They've gone too far. They're going crazy. They don't want you getting in a new relationship with someone. They could have wanted you going crazy because they got in a new relationship with someone. Thought they would make you jealous, and it didn't fucking work. So you don't give a shit. Got an offshore account. Calling the cops to have someone arrested because they're irrational and undisciplined. Something could be going on in probate court. If someone comes towards you acting all fucking stupid, they're just going to go to jail. There's a completion to the cycle of something that's going on here. Saying they will unalive themselves if you don't give them what they want because of a power struggle of something that's going on in probate court. Lord have mercy. It's yours. It belongs to you. They don't want you to have it. Someone's emails and phone records could be obtained for an investigation here because they want intel and info about what was stolen with these jealous karmics here. Intel and info about this probate situation was stolen. We've got a cult here. They're definitely blocked. They've been depleting your energy. Trying to. Been doing it for a long time. This could have been a skilled practitioner. They were hoping for new beginnings to come in. We could have a corrupt judge that's involved that committed crimes with these corrupt officials that helped steal an inheritance here in probate court. We have a good investigator that's looking into these crimes that have been committed that's not corrupt. The Chinese zodiac sign of the rooster. They're jealous and vengeful. There's many people involved in this mess. You could have your own business, or you could be a shop owner. We have a corrupt attorney and a corrupt judge getting disbarred. You want nothing else to do with these stupid motherfuckers. Venmo could be significant, or like online. They could be looking into like Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, etc. Something's going to be on the news. You've achieved a higher level of consciousness. This corrupt judge and a corrupt attorney that were involved, they're going to prison. There's definitely a GUN. Someone carries a weapon. They're raged out with anger. DRUGS could be involved. That could be obtained in these phone records and information here trying to assault someone. They're going to be receiving harsh karma. Refuse to move on and let go. This could be a family feud. Want you mentally and emotionally unstable so that their lies will hold up in court. And mentally and emotionally unstable is what is on the bottom of the deck over here. Throw their weight around with intimidation and scare tactics. We have a Pisces, Aries cusp, or a Pisces and an Aries could be significant. Pisces rules the 12th house in Neptune, and Aries is Mars in the first house. We have Freemasons, Order of the Eastern Star that could be involved. Don't have to be a secret organization, secret society, and a corrupt church. False prophets. Well, the Grim Reaper's on the scene. Somebody's getting ready to meet their maker because of ritual sacrifices that they've been doing. Othala represents home. It's an inheritance, heritage, ancestry, legacy, tradition. The letter O and earth signs symbolizes home, community, identity, and the physical and spiritual legacy of past and present generations. Responsibility and pride. The importance of honoring our heritage and the legacy we will leave behind. Cultural and spiritual inheritance. Align your personal values with these deeper roots. Security, stability, and comfort that comes with material wealth, home, and family. And something to do with this home here, with a fire in the bathroom. It could end up as a crime scene. They could try and burn this property so you can't have it. An intervention at a crime scene. They don't want it being looked into. Could have arson going on here. An investigation and doing research on a home, which becomes a crime scene that's involved in this inheritance. An intervention with this fire in the bathroom, with the fireman in the bathroom. It says draw 5 index cards. With books, they paid a practitioner here. Okay. This could be a book of shadows here. Wow, trying to steal your inheritance. Using all this dark energy that they paid a practitioner to get involved with. Trying to affect your crown chakra. But it's not blocked. You're receiving your downloads from spirit connected to a higher self. To your higher self and source energy, trusting in the universe, being present in the moment, having one consciousness. Wow, on the split we've got house fire and arson. That's what I'm tapped into. Underground location with flood damage. So they could have done all kinds of stuff with the fire and then the water and then water damage even. And with this destructive tornado here, someone's property could have even been damaged when we had all these tornadoes ripping through. Okay. Stirring the pot and causing trouble. Sold their soul to the devil. Let's draw 5 index cards. They're defeated. There's a big misunderstanding that's going to be understood. Someone's gambling, could have addictions. Gambling could be an addiction. They could have taken a gamble and a risk on something. Someone's an extrovert, could have wanted you isolated, and you could be an extrovert and like to be out around people, and you've been isolated and in hermit mode. Someone could have meth mouth and broken teeth that's involved with this. Wow. Doing money spells. To keep, with theft here, they kept her Ace of Pentacles. With theft again over here, they got paid to hurt you. We got a hitman here. Tampering with your mail. Brothers could be involved. You're going to be speaking your truth regarding this. We have a Scorpio and Sagittarius cusp. Or a Scorpio and a Sagittarius. They're hating on you. Full of jealousy and envy. They're having a mental breakdown. Somebody's going crazy. They need to be medicated to balance out. There's a lot of arguments that are going on. Someone's raged out with anger. Your rivals here. You could have your own platform and they could be really pissed trying to make it to where you're not creating. Someone has severe mental health issues. Someone could be on a watch list. Someone's having a psychotic break because they can't defeat you. They've been manipulating the courts, and you're receiving dharma for all the good karma that you've put out. Don't repeat the cycle to go back into the karmic energy. Huge blessings are on the way that are going to bring instability and security in your life. And these criminals here are going down. They're going to prison, and you just keep focusing on loving yourself. They've been manipulating the courts. They're having a psychotic break because they can't defeat you. And their empire's falling because they manipulated the courts in this situation. So anyone that was involved with these legal issues, they're going down. They use their gifts for bad and for darkness, and they've been slandering you. They're obsessed with you and your energy, trying to win you over. We have an insurance agent or an agency. Insurance fraud has been committed. Someone could have booked a flight. Someone could have COPD. We've got brothers and sisters that are involved. New Jersey could be significant. Conflict, arguments, and fighting. Wow. They're mentally and emotionally unstable over what's going on in a court situation here. Okay, let's clarify with some tarot and we're going to close out. Tell me about this King of Pentacles over here. Clarify the King of Pentacles. We have the Sun with the Chariot. So being happy, positive movement forward, happy with some kind of an outcome, the truth coming out. Success lies ahead if you keep the path, keep moving forward in a positive direction. Attention and focus on paying attention to and focusing on persevering through something here. You're protected from a coven coming against you with magic, and your vehicle is protected. Remain determined. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So unconditionally loving, full of love, held in high honor, very sweet, protective, generous, very intelligent and truthful, very kind and loving, compassionate, a new friendship, a new romance, or just this could already be a couple that you're in a commitment with if you're already in a commitment. A union full of unconditional love. Tell me about this karmic fin. We got the Two of Swords and the Devil. So they made the decision to be in this toxic, nasty, obsessed, materialistic energy. Now they're full of grief in the Five of Cups. Now they're upset because major changes are coming in here. Very possessive and obsessed with materialism and greed. You are only limited by what you believe is possible. Listen to your inner voice when making choices. Feel your grief, but know that things will get better. Being disappointed, mourning the loss of something. We've got the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So a very truthful investigator here, a truthful Hermit with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. There could be quick communication coming in regarding some unexpected money that's coming in from the courthouse here. With the Three of Cups, going to be celebrating. You could be communicated to have to come in and speak your truth in a court situation. You're going to have to travel. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Karma is unfolding. Luck is on your side. It's destiny with a Hierophant in the court situation. Speaking your truth in court. We've got a King of Cups. Could be a father figure involved here. A husband. Clarify this gift. We got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Swords. A lack of courage, being jealous, grasping at straws, an obsession with their work, being very stubborn and unreliable. Someone's full of fear and anxiety because they have to give up this gift. Imprisonment. They're going to jail, trapped in their mind. They're full of anxiety. They're worried. The worry came out over here because you're going to have to be given what you're supposed to receive with the Six of Pentacles here. So this King of Cups, mature man that could be ordered by the courts that you are to receive a gift of unexpected income. Could be multiple gifts. Could be a property involved. Could be an Ace of Pentacles is a lot of fucking money. This could be a stolen inheritance here. And we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. That's like a team of law enforcement here rushing in to rescue someone. It's their job to rescue someone. The Three of Pentacles is job. And then the Knight of Swords can definitely be law enforcement. And think Archangel Michael. This could even be spirit guides coming in to help rescue you. But it's teamwork and cooperation. Someone's very brave. They're skilled. They're fearless and they're ambitious. They're realizing what's going on, and they have a common goal to bring balance. On the split, we've got the Empress and the High Priestess. Divine Feminine, very Divine Feminine energy here. Okay. There could be a deceptive lover, or the lovers can be any soulmates, romantic and platonic, having mental issues, trying to affect your mental, creating confusion and illusion and deception, sending in someone to get into a relationship with you and then fuck with your head, and then you have to stand your ground and defend yourself with the Seven of Wands and walk away from what no longer serves you. Yeah, you called judgment, okay, and walked away from what was no longer serving you. This King of Pentacles here is feeling burdened about something that's going on with this coven. Okay, I was told to draw from this deck. Let's see what comes out of here. Tell me about this Berserker. We got outer space, so alien and outer space, star being. This could be like a dark entity. Could be a water spirit. It's bloodthirsty. Could be doing marine magic, marine spirits. Wow, this cult here. We've got a cult that's conjuring marine entities with an accomplice and a partner in crime. With the beach and water and outer space, that's definitely marine entities with the berserker here. They're out to destroy. They're bloodthirsty. Divine justice is coming in. Somebody's going to be put in fucking handcuffs. Talk about this feud. Could be wanting to try and do this to someone, or they could have done that to someone. What else do we need to know? A natural disaster. And look, water coming in. More water. Conjuring these entities and fucking with the energy in the oceans. And they're mad because you keep surviving it. They could be doing these kinds of spells to try and make you want to take yourself out, to affect with your... they want you to go crazy to where you would unalive yourself. Trying to do death spells. Got organized crime going on here. They've been abusing you. They could be having parties, doing this kind of ritual shit. Siphoning power for their power supply. We've got fire and water magic going on. Fire signs, water signs could be significant. Hiding that they're fucking around with the devil energy here. Hiding what happened about a fire in the home. It's come out again in a whole different deck. So they want revenge because they're fucking greedy. Somebody's going to prison. And they're full of regret for what they've done because they're getting caught. They're getting caught up. They're going to fucking jail. Pound Evie's little gavel. Damn it, look how cute this is. Order in the court. They're going to fucking prison. Okay, let's roll the dice. Got Aquarius twice. Leo. Virgo. Libra. Cancer, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. Do it one more time. Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, and Gemini. Could be significant. I have sirens going down my road. Somebody's going to fucking jail. Draw some dates. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 5, 6, 10, and 12. So January, April, May, June, October, and December could be significant. 13, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19, 20, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28 could be significant. Draw some letters. B S bullshit. I call bullshit. U B H sub hub N nub. Oh, somebody can have a nub. B V bacterial vaginosis. C E BC powder. Someone could be getting headaches. X K. Oops. So hard to do stuff with these long nails. L N J X C N A Narcotics Anonymous. X K B Jackson P L Paul H G N GUN W M L C LLC R W U Q M E Z. Someone thought something was going to be easy and it wasn't. S B Sugar Baby. R Mr. Easy. J U R L. Jury trial. So this is going to be our rating. Y'all just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Only take what resonates with your situation and then just leave the rest for someone else. And if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Don't make it fit. I love you guys so much. I hope that you'll please hit that like and subscribe button for me if you haven't already. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with me and little sweet Evie Pooh. We love you guys so much. Thank you, Collective. Bye, guys.